Hello everyone, and welcome back to this week's episode of Games Galore, the show where we review some of my favorite games at the moment. My name's Lawton, and I want to spend today's episode talking about a game that I've been consistently playing for 7 years. The reason I haven't talked about this game was because it was going through a rocky path for the longest time, but this latest update was a major step that could save the future of the game and its player base. The update that I'm talking about is the latest Shocktober update to hit the PvP mobile game, Clash Royale. So, if you've never heard of this game, let me give you a quick rundown about what the game is about. So Clash Royale is a real-time strategy mobile game developed by Supercell, where players collect and upgrade cards representing troops, spells, and buildings to battle opponents in 1v1 matches. Each match lasts 3 minutes, and the players aim to destroy the opponent's towers while defending their own using an elixir system to deploy cards strategically. Players progress through arenas by earning trophies, joining clans for social interaction, and participating in various events and challenges for rewards, making it a blend of strategy, card collection, and competitive gameplay. Clash Royale has been one of my favorite competitive games for a while, but many people have complained that it's been a pay-to-win game for the longest time, due to excessive shop offers and the importance of card levels. However, the second Shocktober update, released on October 2nd, could put these allegations to rest, as many changes were added to benefit free-to-play players like myself. So, let's get into it. So, since this update is catered around the free-to-play community, let's start by talking about the major additions that benefited these players. And we're going to start off with the Pass Royale rework. So, Pass Royale is basically a progression-based extension that offers exclusive rewards to players as they progress through the season, where you could earn items such as gold, cards, special chests, season tokens from the season shop, and some other cosmetic items like banners and emotes. And so, back in the old Pass Royale, before this update came out, there were 3 different extensions. There was the Free Pass, which you could get free items from, the Gold Pass, which was a lower level paid subscription, and then there was the Diamond Pass, which was the higher level paid subscription. And the issue with this was with 2 different subscription services, it was kind of, let's just say that the amount of rewards were more spread out, and there was less rewards for players that didn't want to spend any money on the game. So they decided to change this by removing the Gold Pass, and basically this sort of limits the pass to having only one premium feature, which is the Diamond Pass currently, while upgrading the rewards of the Free Pass, considering that now that they got rid of one special pass, there's basically much more to be offered in the free one. So the Free Pass now offers lots of extra items, including gold, and also some extra items that were not previously offered in the old Free Pass. And even after completing the pass, the crowns you get from battles will earn you Lucky Drops. And Lucky Drops are essentially an RNG-based chest that either gives you common or legendary items, depending on how lucky you are. So I think this is a really great system that benefits free-to-play players, as there's many opportunities to collect more valuable items that help with long-term progression. Now, the next thing I want to cover is the new daily rewards rework. Now, this is a little bit smaller, but basically what the name suggests is that there's small daily rewards for completing daily tasks, which is basically where you basically complete your daily tasks by getting a certain number of crowns and wins each day. And basically in the old daily system, there used to only get 3 awards for completing daily tasks, such as just 2 lucky drops and 1 set of crowns. But now they've upgraded it, so now players can get 5 rewards for completing the same daily task, which now offers 3 lucky drops and 2 sets of crowns. Now, this is a very small change, but I feel like that any change towards helping progression is a good change for the community. And now going into some new cards here, first we gotta talk about the new champion card, which is called the Goblinstein. And now basically how it works is that it sort of serves as an Electro Wizard / Giant hybrid, where the Goblinstein is a tank that only attacks buildings and towers, while the Professor shoots electrical pellets that stun enemies from behind. Its ability costs 2 elixir, and it activates an electric chain that connects from the Professor to the Goblinstein from any distance, which does a crazy amount of DPS to any enemy troops that's inside of that electric chain. Now, I think this is a very unique card. It's definitely great with dealing with a bunch of swarm cards that you see in the meta now these days, and also against players that maybe just aren't as good as spacing out their troops. You can get a ton of value off that. And it used to be game-breaking, the Goblin Star card. It was absolutely game-breaking during its release. Even after the emergency nerf, though, the amount of DPS this card does is still very, very good. Now, this champion, the best part was that this champion was given away for free, instead of being through a paywall, which is really annoying. And that is great for players of all types to try out the new card. And next there was the card evolution, which was the evolved Electro Dragon. Now, the regular Electro Dragon, it stuns groups of troops in a 3x3 chain every 2 seconds when they're on the board. But this new evolution version stuns troops with an infinite chain for every attack. And it can stun the same troop more than once. It means that it can kill swarm cards with just one attack, as well as major pushes like Elixir Golem or Golem pushes if it's not dealt with, which is insane. And yeah, this is just a insane, I'd probably say a game-breaking card that could potentially break the game at some point, and I wouldn't be surprised if it gets some sort of nerf. And so, unlike the Goblinstein though, this new evolution was not given away for free. You can only get the evolution right away if you pay for the Diamond Pass, which kind of stinks because it's behind a paywall, but honestly, given the power of this card, if everyone had free access to it, I think that this would probably make the game unplayable. So, both of these cards, honestly, in my opinion, after playing them, these cards are very fun to play, and it's nice that we're getting more unique cards with special features, as it makes the gameplay a lot more fresh. So, through thick and thin, Clash Royale is easily one of my favorite strategy games. With the latest update doing a better job with catering to free-to-play players, I think this game will be in a much better state if it keeps up in this direction. Realistically, any change that's meant to help the free-to-play community is better for the game as a whole, as the majority of players don't really want to spend their money on a mobile game. Let's just hope that this game continues through this path. Anyways, this has been Tyler Lawton, and if you want to keep up with the latest episodes of Games Galore and other great segments, be sure to subscribe to the D News Network YouTube channel, as well as the DNN Instagram page. Thanks for watching, and don't stay up too late playing video games.